This is what happened on Tuesday, October 29th of 2024. A CNN panelist was removed after an offensive remark toward Mehdi Hasan, prompting an apology. Other updates include McDonald's sales growth, Apple's shift to India, Biden's $3 billion port investment, and USA Today's decision against 2020 for endorsements. CNN guest thrown off air after telling Mehdi Hasan, "Hope your beeper doesn't go off." A panelist was removed from CNN after saying, "I hope your beeper doesn't go off," during a discussion on Donald Trump's rally. Mehdi Hasan accused Gurdusky of inciting violence when he suggested, "The Muslim guy should be blown up." Host Abby Phillip apologized for the incident, calling the comments completely unacceptable after the commercial break. McDonald's beats on profit and revenue, reverses U.S. same-store sales declines. McDonald's reported a 0.3% rise in U.S. same-store sales for the July-September period, as stated by the company on Tuesday. The $5 value meal introduced in late June was popular, prompting an extension to December at most U.S. stores, according to McDonald's after E. coli contamination linked to its Quarter Pounder due to raw onions. McDonald's has stopped sourcing from that supplier and plans to return the burger without onions. Apple exports $6 billion of iPhones from India in big shift away from China. Apple's iPhone exports from India increased by a third to nearly $6 billion in 6 months, showing Apple's manufacturing growth in India. Apple is likely to exceed $10 billion in annual exports, as reported by people familiar with the matter. The shift is part of Apple's strategy to reduce reliance on China amid growing risks, indicated by the increase in exports from $6.27 billion to over $10 billion. Biden administration announces $3 billion to reduce air pollution from US ports. The Biden administration is awarding nearly $3 billion to enhance climate-friendly infrastructure at U.S. ports, including Baltimore, following a deadly bridge collapse in March. President Joe Biden is visiting Baltimore's port to announce grants that will improve infrastructure at 55 sites, creating about 40,000 union jobs and reducing air pollution. The Clean Ports Program funding will cut over 3 million metric tons of carbon dioxide emissions, benefiting environmental justice efforts. USA Today announces it will not endorse in 2020 for race following Washington Post, LA Times. USA Today has decided not to endorse any candidate in the 2020 for presidential race, following the Washington Post and the Los Angeles Times. The decisions from these newspapers have faced widespread condemnation from liberal readers, resulting in resignations of top editors. Lark Marianne stated that USA Today believes America's future is decided locally. In summary, a CNN panelist was abruptly removed after making an offensive comment directed at Mehdi Hasan, suggesting, "The Muslim guy should be blown up." This sparked accusations of inciting violence, with host Abby Phillip later apologizing for the remark, labeling it completely unacceptable. In other news, McDonald's reported a rise in U.S. same-store sales following a popular value meal campaign, though the company faced setbacks due to an E. coli contamination issue with raw onions. Apple reached $6 billion in iPhone exports from India, showing a significant shift away from China, and the Biden administration announced $3 billion to reduce air pollution at U.S. ports, a step aimed at climate-friendly infrastructure and job creation. Additionally, USA Today announced its decision not to endorse any candidate in the 2020 for presidential race, aligning with similar stances taken by other prominent newspapers. Thanks for watching. If you love this video, please subscribe and turn on the bell notification. Until then, see you next time. Goodbye.